to do. Okay.
I don't even know where everyone is, bro. My ah, and I'm dying slowly. But don't worry, people will join in a sec. I just need to fix myself up. Guys, I'm gonna go grab something. What's good, Spidey? Oh my goodness. Ah. Spidey, you know you cannot drop the on some of the unreleased cars, or I don't know what's wrong. But when I tried it was fucking around. Spidey, look who's on. And he barely joins, bro. I invited him to my session. He joined yesterday and then he left. Guapo, jeez, bro. I would have screamed it if I'm not sick, bro. I'm hella sick. And as you can see, I am trying to still grind. Oh, fuck, bro. I feel like I'm getting this fever back. I'm just gonna keep my finger crossed. I am not getting this fever back. I'm off of YouTube till the 22nd. Why? What? What happened? If anyone would like to join, tap in exclamation point new exclamation point PSM. If anyone would like to donate or become a member, that would be highly appreciated. You can do that by clicking that cash symbol. For real? Wait, what? But why? That sounds weird. I mean, they gave me a warning and they told me that I cannot post stuff for a week, and then, I wanted an appeal and I won. Or I'm gonna put some socks on. Alright, talks are on. Hopefully that makes me feel better. Let me grab my laptop to set up stream. Thought I was going to be able to use TikTok Live, but I do not because my verification won't go through. But I heard that TikTok Live goes hard and it brings people in. But I don't know if I should start doing TikTok Lives. And then I deleted the TikTok app. No longer have it, but I can download it on my iPad if that's possible. Oh my fucking days, I'm so cold. Who's gonna Sly King? Sly King, can you send me a picture of your clean car real quick? Or pictures of your clean cars. Just so I can make sure that you have clean build so I can add you. Right, yesterday this was lit. I gained like 100 subs. Guapo, Prada, you still here? If you're still here, what do you think? Like, should I start trying TikTok lives? Last time I parked up here, people started joining in, so I'm gonna park up here again. Yeah, Dior, I'm dying. Dior, how did your bet go? Th- like on all ones, or did you win some of them and then you're waiting for one? W, I'm dying. I'm dying slowly, bro. I'm telling you, no, this is getting out of handy, bro. I'm trying to stream and I'm slowly passing away. My my ex yesterday texted me again, guys. She was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi?" Question mark. She's like, "How are you doing?" I was like, "I'm okay." She's like, "Oh, thank God." I didn't even bother to be like, "Oh, how are you?" I acted slick because I know that's annoying and I probably annoyed the shit. I probably annoyed the shit out of her. Ah, damn. That bum expected me to talk to her. I don't read my books backwards. Neither do I read them twice. Oh my god. Shiver me timbers. Guys, text your friends. Tell your mates that we doing a P5 meet. Tell them we're doing a P5 meet with this dead man. You finna cop a P5, right? Since you're winning. Oh no 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 no. W, bro. I think it's like going for 250 right now or 300, if I'm not mistaken. Like generally in the US, that's what it's going for. Unless you're trying to cop a PS5 Slim. I almost put some girl's titties as the thumbnail, bro. This Latina chick that talks to me, bro. I almost put her titties as a fucking thumbnail. God damn. Guys, I'm gonna die from laughter right now. GameStop for 450? Bah, don't buy from GameStop then. Let me look up PS5s for sale in California. Let me see the prices. I think you're in California, right? Oh my days, why is Walmart selling them for so much, bruh? 5.99, 7.99, 4.49. What the flip are they selling them for so much, bruh? I got mine mad cheap. Alright, how much is Best Buy? Let me go Best Buy US. Alright, PS5 consoles. 4.99, 4.49. That is still so much money. I'm not even gonna lie. PS5 Pro, 600. Bro, the PS5 Pro isn't even out. It's probably gonna come out in a year or two. I'm gonna check the PlayStation, like actual PlayStation.com. And let's say you want the older PlayStation. Bro, why do they only have the Slim, bro? Bro, PlayStation.com only has the Slim. Like, what the heck is that? $4.99. Brother, that has the same price almost everywhere. Alright, that's $3.99 on GameStop. Digital edition, old PS5. Wait, I have some water on the fucking thing. I'm gonna light up the house on fire. What the fuck? $3.99 on GameStop. I am back from the dead. Oh my god, just came out of the graveyard. Trust me, the graveyard ain't a nice place. We were taking a poo. Nope. I wish I was. I wish I was. Adrian, I can't believe I did something 3 days ago or 4 days ago, and I cannot believe what I did. Like, thank God to the people that were around me, and thank God for the talk that me and you had the day before. You know, it's highly, I can say a little bit of the part, but I cannot say all of it because it's highly indisclosive. But deadass, thank God for the talk that we had. That's a W car, even though the owner left. That's a bad. Let's just note it as we don't read our books backwards. We don't read our books backwards or twice. Alright, let's just keep it like that. Adrian, you will not believe what I did. So I was laughing. I was looking through my pictures. I was deleting shit, and then some girl texted me. She's like, "Hey, Hawks, you wanna get in?" Hold on. Okay, so I was saying, she was like, "Hey, Hawks, your girl showed up to the school." I was like, "My girl?" She's like, "I mean, your ex party can't hear you that well. Join up the party. I'm in the mods party, or start up a private party. Start up a private party and invite me, Adrian." I don't know where everyone is, bro. Earlier I was starting the P5 stream. We had like 15 people in the stream and like 7 in the lobby, I think. I don't know why I ended it, but you know, it is what it is. Huh? Who are you in a party with? Alright, I'm scared to join that party, but whatever. Yo, it was good. Yeah, I hear you. So I was saying that talk that we had about we don't read your books backwards or whatever. So I was looking through. So my friend, or like she's just like my friend kinda, and she's my ex's friend. She was like, "Hey Hawks, your ex showed up to the school." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Your ex just showed up to the school like 2 days ago." I was like, "Oh." So I was like, yeah, okay, what happened?" So like she came and talked to your other friend, like the friend that we have in mutuals. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then she was like, she went and talked to her other ex. So I was like, all right. And I got mad, you know, because she was telling me fucked up shit about her ex. She's like, fuck that man. I don't like that man. That man could like jump off a cliff and I could care less. And I was like, okay. And she was talking to him. She's like, yeah, they went there and they started having a chit chat for some time, and then she left. I was like, okay. So I went and called our mutual friend that I know they're close together. Apparently, they were having a talk for like some time. That's what I understood. So I call her friend and my friend, the mutual one that is close to her. She ignores my call. Then I was like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? I'm better than that. I was like, why am I even calling her? I'm better than that. And then she's like, hey, Hawks, what's wrong? Hawks, what's wrong? Reply, answer the call. I was like, I left her on scene. Then she calls me like 2 hours after. She's like, hey, what's wrong? Like, I saw your call and shit. I was like, yeah. She's like, well, what's wrong? I was like, there's nothing wrong. She's like, bro, I know you don't call me for no reason. I was like, I'm trying to check up on you. She's like, no, I know you ain't trying to check up on me. Then I was like, bro, I just heard this, and that. She was like, oh, who did you hear that shit from? I was like, don't worry about it. You know, I'm not gonna snitch. So she kept on trying to get, like a clue from who I heard that shit from. I said she was trying to get a idea of who I got, like who I found out from that she showed up to school and shit. So I acted smart. I was like, bro, I ain't snitching on that girl that told me what happened. So we get deeper into the talk, okay? I know, but then sooner she starts telling me some shit that I never heard before. Guess what she told me? She's like, Hawks, she showed up to school and she talked with me and then she talked to her ex for like a second and she left. And then her ex started running after her for some reason. I was like, okay, then what the fuck? On my screen, that I did not touch that pedestrian. Okay, so we get deeper to the talk, and then I was like, bruh, I'm mad retarded. She's like, what do you mean you're mad retarded? I was like, I'm mad retarded for actually thinking that she loved me. Then she's like, I don't know, but she probably loved you and she wanted this to continue and blah blah blah. So throughout us talking, she was like, Hawks, but didn't you want her? Like, didn't you want to date her? I was like, me? She's like, yeah. I was like, look, I only agreed to date her. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, so look, when we were talking as friends, she started flirting with me, and then I flirted back, and then suddenly she was like, hey, Hawks, I like you, and why don't we date? And then then that's when I was like, hey, look, I wouldn't mind like dating, but like I don't know, and I don't want to get my heart broken. That's what I was saying. Okay, so she's like, your heart is not gonna get broken. I'm different from the other girls. I would never be like those other girls. All of them girls are players. They're hoes. I'm not like that. So me being a dummy, I was like, let me think about it. I waited for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was like, okay. So I waited for 2 weeks to give her an answer if I wanted to date her because I wanted to think. You probably want to call out your car. Let me drop you off over here. So I waited, and my head was like, you know what, Hawks, give it a shot. Not everyone is the same. 6 months fly by. So around May 31st, 1st of June, I got my P5. I was like telling her how happy I was that I got my P5 and I saved up for it and I didn't have to use my dad's money and I didn't have to ask for shit because, like, I felt good because this is the first time I bought something with my own money. I, I said I was telling her how I got a P5 and I'm happy that my dad didn't buy it for me and it's my first time I buy something with my own money. And then she was like, "Oh, okay, that's good for you." Blah blah blah. So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna start streaming now." So I started streaming. And I'm like, "Hey, could you like at least show up? Like watch the stream?" She's like, "Of course," and I would love to support you. But every time I start the stream, guess what she says? My Wi-Fi is acting up. I cannot join. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is acting up, or she's out. So she probably was using me. I spent well over $100 on that bitch. I did. I spent like over $100 in gifts for that bitch. First of all, don't call her names. True, but let's get out of here. What do you mean? So what happened then, Hawks? I'm about to get deeper into the story. I'm just listening to what Adrian has to say because Adrian, I'm sorry, but what you said does not make any sense. You know why? So Adrian, let's say your man spoils you, okay? And then his birthday comes up. What are you gonna do? She never showed up. She said her dad's strict. Her dad's strict. hmm He's in the street, bruh. She's asking if she could buy that car from you. And then do you have different variants, by the way, of it? Because this shit looks ugly. Do you have another account? Do you have another account on P4? Do you have another account on P4? Hmm. Do you have an account on P4, Adrian? Yeah, that you didn't transfer yet? No, I wanted to tell you if you had an account, give it to me so I can drop cars on it and transfer them to P5. Why are you driving? Let him start a takeover and invite us. Just wait. All right, and thank you, Blue. If you have another one, show me, and then if we could buy it from you, that would be highly appreciated. I have an account on P5 by myself, but I don't want a P5 account. Anyways, back to the point. So my birthday shows up. She's like, "Oh, my dad's strict. I cannot go out. I'm gonna have to lie to him. I'm gonna have to like figure out some way." I was like, "Okay, then try to figure it out for me." So she's like, "Okay, we could go out and party before your birthday." So my birthday's on 20th. She was like, "We can go out and celebrate in the 19th or on the 20th on your birthday." I was like, "Okay." No, guess when she went out with me? 25th of April. No, this year, like a couple months ago. April, yeah. I mean, still, it is a few months ago if you think about it. Oh, never mind. I don't think IA was that guy. Wait, I got confused. I think, bruh, because of the story time. So, Adrian, we get deeper. And then on my birthday, she's like, "Oh, happy birthday. And I'm so thankful and grateful to have you in my life. You healed me from things that no one could have healed me from. And I appreciate how everything that you did for me. And I really love you." Let's not talk about how old she is, okay? Because people are gonna think it's weird. Let's just say she's an '07. She's an '07. She's an '07. I mean, she said that she had like her problems with her dad. Real life shit. Bro, who is that? That's a good question because he just scared me. Adrian, who's that? He just scared the shit out of me. Anyway, so back to the story. Hey, is that you? Because I'm getting lost. Anyway, so getting back to the story. So she said that I healed her from how her ex treated her, how her family treats her family issues. Anyways, so she's like, "Oh, Hogs, I have you a birthday gift." I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, what do you get me? She's like, "I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it to the school." I was like, "Okay." That's a 10, by the way. And the car you had over there, AIA, that was clean. Let's go for a cruise, Loki. Well, I tell you what happened. So we get deeper into the talk, and 3 weeks pass by. She didn't even get me the gift. Then she doesn't have to lie. You get what I mean? And then I asked her what the gift was. She's like, the gift was a phone case with our pictures. I was like, oh. And then guess what happened in the phone case, Adrian? Apparently, no. Apparently, the phone case is in her grandma's house, and her cousin was supposed to come visit her and bring the phone case, but then her cousin accidentally took the phone case and it fell in a bag of cement, and the case got messed up. So definitely, this man's dead. He's dead. Don't worry about him. Hey, are you coming to cruise with us, or like I'll pull over for you? Anyways, Adrian, so this is the most fake and dumb excuse ever, which does not make any sense if you get what I mean. Now you carry on, okay. So we get deeper into the talk, right? And the phone case fell, and I'm gonna buy you a new one. I'm gonna make a new one for you. Blah blah blah, and I'm gonna give it to you when we go out. So we go out. I didn't even ask her for nothing, okay? I could care less about a gift, bro. I just don't like the way she lied. Bruh, no, forget about super as cheap. It's like mad cheap for you guys. Like you guys would probably be like, oh, it's like $40. That's cheap. It's way cheaper down here. You know how much it is? Down here it's like $7 for a custom phone case. So I'm not even worried about that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm actually very happy right now. No, I'm just look, I'm not worried about her. I'm just mad about how bad I got done. I just don't like how I got done. I just don't like how I got done. I would be happy for a $10 birthday gift. If anyone got the new SK trying to sell it. But I have it on P4, or like I can drop it on P4, but I don't have it on P5. Yeah, I'm gonna get it though. So yeah, don't release one. So funny note, we go out, she ruins the whole day. So look, we as Muslims we fast, okay? I think you know about that. So thank you. Appreciate it, bro. No problem, bro. If I get it, I'll hit you up, okay? Just text me on PlayStation. If I get it, I'll hit you up. So, Adrian, we get to talk, and we were supposed to meet when it's Maghrib time, okay? So, Maghrib is when we are allowed to eat. So, we were supposed to go out and, like eat together. And she's bringing two of her friends with her because, her family and shit. And she needs to find a way to go out. So, I don't know. Look, her friends were with us. Her friends were with us the whole time. I didn't even care that her friends were with us. I was still happy that I saw her. But I don't know. We were sitting at a place to get like some shawarma. So I'm talking to her. I'm like, hey, what do you want? Like, I'll go grab us food. So her friend is like, yeah, I'll go grab food too. And then she's like, hey, what do you want? She's asking her. I was like, bro, why you asking her? I was like, don't worry about her. I was like, just go and get yourself food. I was like, don't worry about her. I got her. She's my girl. Like I got her. She's like, oh, gentleman, I see. Then she started laughing. That's her friend. So yeah, you're enjoying this story time, aren't you? So we get deeper into the talk, blah blah blah, and then oh my god. So apparently she starts talking with, hey Adrian, have you seen the cows over here or no? No, not the animals. I mean the cows. There's a whole ass cow, like a cattle of cows. Yeah, in the game. You didn't see them? I'll take you right now. So she shocks my world. I'm like, she's like, I don't want to eat. I was like, bro, we're fasting, and then we were supposed to meet at 6:30. She met me at 7:30 or like 8, and I was like, bro, why are you late? She's like, I'm sorry, it's my dad, and we got lost, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, you know what? No worries, as long as you're here. So she's like, hey, we gotta like stay together for like until like 10:30, 11, because my dad is gonna come pick me up at 11. I was like, okay. She's like, you're just gonna take us back to. like my friend's house. I was like, okay, no worries. So we start talking, blah blah blah, and she's like, I don't want to eat. And then I was like, bro, then what do you want to do? She's like, I don't know, I don't want to eat. I was like, you know what? Okay, let's go to McDonald's. She was like, yeah, okay, I wouldn't mind getting McDonald's. I was like, okay, we go to McDonald's. She's like, I don't want to eat. I was like, bro, if you're not eating, I'm not eating either. She's like, okay, just give me anything small. I was like, bro, tell me what you want. She's like, you can just give me like anything. I don't care. I was like, bro, okay, do you want like a McChicken, bro? She's like, no. I was like, bro, okay, how about fries? So she was like, I guess maybe. So I go get her fries. She eats the fries. Guess what happens next, Adrian? She reaches in for my phone. Okay? I give her my phone with no issues. So I reach in for her phone. She snatches that bitch out of me. She snatched her phone out of me. You see them? So I looked at her dead in the eye. I was like, what are you hiding? She's like, I'm not hiding anything, but if you want to look at anything on my phone, the phone is gonna have to be on my hand. I was like, what? And you wanna fucking say that I cannot have your phone like that? She's like, yeah, my dad is gonna call me and text me. I was like, bro, if your dad calls or texts, I'm gonna give you your phone. You're legit sitting right next to me. She's like, no. So typical me, what's my gamer tag? No Hawks. Look right on the top left. 100% hiding from you. That's what I thought. So we were trying to go out. I got her food, my food. I ate the food, and we started walking. So I tried to hold her hand. She did not want to hold my hand for some reason. So no, no, no. So I let go of her hand. Okay, right? I let go of her hand, and then like I didn't even let go normally. Like you know when you let go of someone's hand and you just like push it away. So I let go of her hand and I throw her hand away, and then I just leave her back with her friends, and I keep walking in front of them to lead the way. So we're leading the way, right? I'm leading the way. She tries to get close to me and hold my hand. So I throw her hand back, and then we're walking, and I see those two guys getting so close to her, trying to touch her. So I squeezed in, and I like I was holding her like tight, like I was on her. And the guys left, and then her friend looked at her, and she's like, "Do you not realize what is happening?" She's like, "What do you mean what is happening?" Her friend was like, those two guys were trying to touch you, and then he went right on you, so they don't touch you. She's like, you don't see how good your boyfriend is treating you right now. She was like, oh really? So her friend was like, yeah. So she was like, yeah, and then she was like, oh okay, I didn't even know that. So after her friend told her that, she didn't even care, bruh. So we passed by Starbucks. I'm like, hey, like, do y'all want to sit in Starbucks for a bit? I was like, she's like, my dad is watching a soccer game. The soccer game, they're like, it's football. I don't know. I call it soccer so people can understand. She's like, oh well, the football game, blah blah blah. I was like, the football game. She's like, yeah. I was like, the football game ends at 12. Your dad is gonna be here to pick you up at least by 12:30. She's like, oh no, he said that he's gonna pick me up at 11. I was like, bruh, do you really trust him? She's like, yeah. I was like, bruh, okay, whatever. You want to go home? Okay, we'll go home. And then we're going home, right? Like I didn't want to drive that day. I don't know why. I dead ass called in an Uber. So I'm sitting in the front seat with the driver, okay, and she and her friends are sitting in the back, okay. So she tries to text me on WhatsApp to tell me to like stop what I'm doing and like reply to her because I was ignoring her. I was like, no, I'm not replying to you. And I just opened the message right in front of her. She's sitting in the seat right behind me. I opened the message and I left her unopened. So she starts trying to grab my hand from the back. I let go of her hand. Then she starts rubbing on my back. So I move away. And then I started talking to the driver, and then I was like, "Yeah, just drop us a little bit far from the place." He's like, "Okay." I was like, "Okay." So we get dropped off. She's like, "Hawks, please talk to me." I was like, "No, I'm not talking to you." She's like, "Please, I'm begging you to talk to me." I was like, "No, I'm not talking to you. I'm good." So that's what any guy would do, right? Like that's typical movement, right? So that's what I did. Anyways, so AI, what do you think so far? So I push her hand away and shit. And then she's like, we couldn't find my friend's vape. Can you just grab it for her? And I'm very sorry. Please don't do this to me. I'm begging you. Like, I love you so much. Stop doing that shit. You know how much I love you. I was like, if you love me, you would never do what you did. And then me being the typical guy, being the nice guy, I waited like next to her friend's house until her dad came and picked her up in the rain. So I was wearing a t-shirt, like a normal t-shirt, in the middle of the rain, and I was cold as fuck. She cheated? Nah, not yet. I don't know. Maybe she did. I don't know. So so I ignore her for like a day, and then apparently her sister is texting me. She's like, "Hey, like she got dizzy and we don't know what's wrong." And she said that she that you don't want to talk to her. Can you please talk to her? Like she's crying. She was like getting dizzy and shit, and we had to take her to the hospital. I was like, bruh, I was like, stop lying to me. She's like, I swear, why would I lie to you? I was like, bruh, okay, well, I'm sorry about that. Well, it's not my fault she did what she did. She's like, I'm very sorry that she did whatever she did, and like, like it's like it's okay. Like it was one mistake. You need to like just accept it. I was like, no, it's not the first mistake. And I don't know what the fuck she's hiding on her phone. So like she's not hiding anything. She literally doesn't talk to anyone. She's like, if she talks to anyone, she wouldn't be texting you like all day. I was like, what do you mean? So like she wouldn't be texting you like almost every single day at every single minute. I was like, I don't know. So that's what I told her. I told her if you don't want to give me your phone, that means you're hiding something. She said, no, what would I be hiding? And my dad is strict. I was like, what does your dad have to do with this? Is your dad right in front of us right now? She's like, no. I was like, exactly. That was my hint to leave, but I kept holding on, hoping that she would change. So there comes the day that I told you. She said that her dad found out, blah blah blah. She has to break up. So I was looking through, and I told her friends that she's the one that approached me and wanted to date me. She's like, "Oh, what?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, no, she didn't. She never told us that. She told us that you was chasing her and you wanted her." I was like, "Right, she stalks my stories up to today, and she tries and like she's in touch with me." She's like, "What?" I was like she just talks my stories like that. That's basically keeping in touch with someone. Am I right? No, like I let it go, right? Look. So I was scrolling through my shit couple days ago, like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I found a screenshot of how she was telling me that she would never leave and she's not like them and she would never do that. No, so look, my dumb ass decided to post that story, like post it on my story. So she replies and she's like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "What does it look like?" She's like, she's like, like it's not my fault if all of this shit happened. I was like, then whose fault is it? She's like, it's my dad's fault. I was like, no, it's not. I was like, that is your fault. I was like, if you wanted to talk to me, I, I mean, I know this is exactly what I told her. Well, I didn't care. I was ignoring her, but I found that and I just wanted to post it. Well, she texted me, okay. So I kind of had a whole last chat, okay. So let me explain what happened. I don't care. I'm mad at her. So she's like, you know what? She started trying to be rude with me. So I started being rude back, and then she's like, Hawks, do you really want to do this? I was like, what do you mean you want to do this? She's like, do you really think we should be rude? Why did you go to the city, bro? Like, you should have told me. We could have driven back instead of me just killing cows. So, anyways, recall in your car, AI. You're gonna drive back. So she's like, you already texted my sister and you said that you hated me and blah blah blah. She's like, do you actually hate me? I was like, look, I don't have a place in my heart to like hate anyone at this point. I was like, I'm not a person that hates,
Let me know.
so I don't hate you. I don't hate anyone.
It's on the way.
So she's like, hey, Hawks, you know that I still want you and I love you, and if you was like, hey, I want to get back with you, I'm more than ready to get back with you and blah blah blah. So what she doesn't know is I've been talking to her friends behind her back that past day. So one of her friends was telling me that she told her that she forgot about me. She's dating a guy called Muhammad, and that he's way better and shit. So I just wanted to ask for the boredom, you know. I was like, by the way, is there anyone in your life? She's like, no. I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, there's no one in my life. I was like, are you sure? Like, no guys. She's like, yeah, there's no guys in my life except this one guy that's called Muhammad and he's like 2 or 3 years younger than me and he's like a little brother. I was like, well, are you ready to cut Muhammad off if I ever change my mind? Copy in the building, copy G's. Anyways, so we start talking for a second, and she's like, I would want to cut him off, but I wouldn't cut him off straight away. That would take time. So this is where I was actually happy with myself. Like this is where I was like, Hawks, you did the correct thing. So I replied to her. I was like, so you're telling me you're not ready to cut him off? She's like, yeah. And you want me? That's what you're saying. I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah. She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, but are you gonna cut him off for me? You got the caddy on next gen. I can slide if you want. Bro, pass me that shit, bro. I want it. I don't have anyone that has it. Pass me it. If it's like on a nice build, I'll just swap a couple stuff up so it can be my own build. So we start talking, and then what? Wait, this man is gonna slide us the Cadillac. This man is gonna give us the Cadillac and the SUV that you wanted earlier. and then also I was gonna give you your Bogdans, but if you have to go, it's okay. It's up to you. Anyways, I'm gonna be continuing. All right, it's up to you. I'm just gonna continue my story. Oh my God, that was neat, bro. So Hawks, by the way, you can't drop that car. Hasn't came out, bro. I tried dropping that car, and I didn't drop. I didn't try the Escalade, but I tried the other cars, and they didn't want to come. It was like downloading content, and then there was nothing there. Anyways, we get more into the talk, okay? So I was like, hey, look, I'm sorry, but if you're not ready to cut no guy off for me, I need you to know that I'm very sorry, but I'm not an option. I was like, it's either you want me, either you don't want me. I was like, I ain't no option for anyone. She's like, like I would cut him off, but it's just gonna take a little bit. Who's your pancakes on YSL and Barcode and I don't know who else. So I started you, bro. So like we start talking, and she's like, like I don't mind if you want to be friends. I was like, at this point, I don't care what you want to be. Like, you want to be friends, it's okay. You don't want to be friends, I could care less about you. She's like, okay, well, let's just be friends. I was like, okay. So she hit me up yesterday. She's like, hi. I was like, hi, question mark. She's like, how are you doing? I was like, I'm good. She's like, oh, thank God. I just left her on open ever since that. So I don't know if I actually did the right choice. And I added you, bro. I'll start up a LS Carmi thing. Adrian left, bruh. Wow, Adrian. You just hurt my feelings. Is she gonna leave the lobby too? Alright, Adrian, you sold. Anyways, it's okay. At least I'm over everything. I'm a better man. Can you drop the challenger? I tried dropping it. It doesn't show up as well. If you mean the challenger interceptor, it did not work. I tried. I've seen almost everyone with the Cadillac. I feel like the Cadillac is the only one that you could drop. Hey, I'm ready to spend a couple million right now. I could spend like 10 mil and then try to do the glitch or something. I don't know why I invited you, but okay. Anyways, so I feel like everyone should be proud of me right now, bro. Even you, Spidey. That I stood up. I was like, I'm not an option. Like, I stood up for myself. Honestly, bro, I don't care. Like, I'm not even looking for anything like that. I was just hoping that I could find. Ooh, that's not bad. I like that. I was just hoping I could find. Oh my fucking days! How much is that? 1,960K and $400. Hey, do you have a different variant or is this the only variant? Because I don't want to waste my money on this and then be like, oh damn, that one looks better. This is the only variant you got. One on Benny's but no texture. Okay, well this is better. I'm about to pass out. I don't read my books twice. I'm better off alone. I will know how to treat myself, how to spoil myself, what to do, what not to do. Hey, do you have a Camry by any chance? I want a modded Camry, or at least like fully unselected Camry. And thank you for that copy. Oh my god. All right, and then like on some nice shit. You got it from a right to buy and sell. Let me find out you got it from Mr. Water. Because that's how Mr. Water Bottle was giving out the cars. Oh no, though. This is the only one you have on pure. Is on pure whites. Short delay till you can use HSW. But I feel like Adrian and Mendy went to do something better. She probably got bored of me. It's okay. Alright, it's not letting me buy it yet. It says there's short delay. Wow, Spidey left.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring 'em around.
Tick, tick. What about the Ferraris? I wanted the Ferrari on Warren Texture. This man, D4, was telling me he's gonna fix one up for me, and I don't know where he is right now.
I'll get there as soon as I can. I'll get back to it then.
Let me see what I can do to this. By the time they could allow me to buy that. Or actually, let me try buying it real quick. 788K? Why? It goes for 400K. A Thrax? I would never get rid of Thrax. That is Spidey's cars. I'm just gonna get rid of one of them. Let me get rid of his 300. Oh my god, he's made me go back to 16 mil. Tula, whatever. What's good, bro? Alright, I think that's crystal clear window tipped. I'm not mistaken. Let me see how metal looks on my crew. Ooh, W paint job? Is it black stocks by the way by any chance or no? Before you hop off. Oh no, they're just like that. Oh, so they're not even painted, bro. They're just on stocks like that. Bro, don't tell me I just bought a car that has nothing but Yanktons. Does it at least have... Alright, at least crystal clear tint and texture. Hectic. Alright, thank you. Thank you, copy. Appreciate you. Oh my god. I got a blue Thrax all unselected. I already have a bunch of Thraxes, bro. Oh my god, I feel dizzy, bro. I'm cold. By the way, I think it's two different paint materials on this car. Whoever did this car is a bum. Look at the secondary. I don't know who it stands to the SUV, but alright, I'll just keep it stands. Arch covers. Not even. Oh God, bro. I mean, at least it's something though. At least it's something. That's how I see it. So yeah, he probably scratched it. Cause look at it. Definitely do different paint materials. And that color was hiding the difference. Oh my God, I'm gonna end stream. I don't feel good. I might just join someone's car meet, bro. I was looking for the new cars on different paint materials, but it's all good. I'm gonna die, bro. This is not good. Thank you, copy, by the way.
I'm on the clock. Some wheels? I'll bring it by. Alright, I'll get back to work.
Alright, that's nice. Ugly ass chameleon thingy, bro. What was he thinking when he made this? He did not even match the options for the guy that's gonna get it, bro. L dropper, bro. Bro, this car deserves to be stocked, bro. At this point, flashers don't even work. Let me find out he didn't even put a suspension on it for the guy, for the people that are gonna get it. I'm not gonna lie, my purple sounds way better on this. At least we got the typical Toyota wing. This car's lifted as hell. What? Wait, where's the suspension? No suspension option? Hello? Guys, I cannot be that sick to the point where I don't see a suspension option. Okay, I forgot to take off the underglow. Got the cock wet. I don't know. I don't know if I do, bro. I dropped a lot of cars, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm getting hella dizzy right now. Not even thinking straight. I could probably join someone's climbing or pass out right now. Bro, where's the KYS option? Bro, you tell me you cannot stance this car? Like this car's just lifted like that? I swear. If I try to stance it, it blows up. Bro, L Rockstar, bro. This car is way too lifted. What the fuck is that? You see this, gang? Why would they drop a JDM that cannot be stanced? Hey Nicholas, I'm sorry, bro. I'm feeling very tired right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry on, but you could join the next one. Anyways, I figured out when I could stream this game. Like when there would be people on it and shit. I think it's all customs or something too. Neons. I don't know what these ugly neons are. What type of horn is that?
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Look how lifted it's gonna get. Boom.
Better than ever.
No suspension option. Rockstar, you sold. I forgot that I wanted to change that, bruh. I'm tired. Okay, no, I'm getting off. By the way, I have one of those that you're in. Oh, a nice build too. I don't know why I'm trying to pop a wheelie with a JDM. Oh, there's a bird on my window. Hi, birdie. Can you go to her house and tell her how much she's a bitch? Alright, bro. Alright, I'm getting off.